Aịzaya anya ọgụ Aịzaya anya ọgụ happy.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you so much. I salute you, my minister, my brother. I think you can also get one more person. I think Divine as one of the co-hosts because I'm driving, but I'm here. Yeah. Uh, I think Divine. Yeah, yeah, Divine. So thank you, my brother. This morning when I was also watching, I salute you. I salute each and every one of you, dear friends. I salute our great leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kano, and I salute our prime minister, which I call prayer answer himself. And I salute our own Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Horabeze. Thank you, Ma. And thank you, each and every one of you in the cabinet of Biafra. And I salute our lobbies, the attorney, the great Biafrans, and above all, I salute our Biafra Defense Force, especially the well-trained soldiers, the one of the, I always see the Biafra Defense Force as one of the best in the world. I salute you all, especially those focused ones who know that our land needs to be protected and secured, unlike those that have chosen to be a media irad. The fact is, when like in the morning when I was listening to the bam bam bam, I was less paying attention to this guy. And he's desperate. Actually, I don't see him as somebody. These are just non-entities jumping around in Italy. He was talking about that a lot of people, the world, the Biafrans are saying that the cabinet is full of intellectuals, and he was single-handedly picking our daddy or Amma, our own daughter to so many of us, and the mother to so many of us, that is among the educated ones. And forget that there is a job. Everybody has a job. In that cabinet, there is the traditions that need to be, somebody need to represent the tradition. I written about the tradition to tell you how dumb this ass is. And also talking about the charter, that do you know that when PM put up the charter, PM himself did not know that even PM cannot fire anybody. But this illiterate forget that there's a document released yesterday which enable he can be fired, he can be, But this guy was capitalized on the document released by the deputy prime minister yesterday. saying that the charter keep them in the office, that even Pierre himself cannot fire them. To tell you the gullible mind of such individuals. And what you're explaining here of their different agenda, including the Elon Musk of Biafra land, the self-acclaimed Elon Musk, Oge Nkere, or whatever you may call his name, Sonia Kwarawa and the rest of them, different agenda these guys. So when you look at these guys, you will notice that these guys are not interested about the liberation of our people. They are not interested about the suffering of our people. They are not interested in anything. They are just interested on their selfish interests and interested on the little money they are giving them. How can somebody develop interest on just an ordinary change? Ordinary change they are giving these baboons. Ordinary change they're giving them. How can and forget the ancestral land which we are fighting for, forget our people that is suffering, forget about everything? How is that possible? How is that possible, my people? How can somebody just only put their hopes only on their selfish $400, $200 laptop? What is to tell you how wretched these people are in spirit, in mind? When somebody's speaking, they think that maybe somebody give me something to come and defend. We are talking about ancestral land here. All of them that is talking about charter, charter, charter. Did they know who the people that their signature in that charter? They don't know the committee of those that fixed this charter that didn't sleep over. None of them. Ask them. I don't have anything to. None of them is my close friend, but I know there are people they never slept during the time of this charter issue, including the constitution. These people, tell me each and every one of them. The only thing I see that ignorant people, and I can see the real picture, the reason why a Dulad, a dead man, can be their president, and none of them have a say, apart from when PM, Mazina Dekano PM, some of them are saying that why PM did not remove all these people. The reason why that you have to be there, he has his own. But Ngozo Rabeze is Ngozo Rabeze. I don't think that not everybody will condone this kind of shit. But at that particular moment, the train you have to continue moving. Because if you hold the brake, it may cause accident that will take the life of people, or it may push you back. You have to go and start from square one. But the moment is now. Because their utterances, their behavior, everything about them will show that you can't take these people to the next level. How can you do that? Which level are you gonna move? You're not gonna move an inch with such an individuals. Those that have the guts to go and contact the commander to come and speak for them. Those that want to make a statement, you have to say Putuzo say. Putuzo say. It's not madness. Holy Ghost say. Who the hell are you? Huh? You have to use the name of these people that. My job, you're talking about Igbo Yin and all those things. Who are we fighting on the space all this year? Is it not all those Igbo Yin, one Nigerian is Igbo Union, this? The same, all of them are in the same. If you go and click all the people supporting them now, you will see that these are unknown individuals, unknown people. These are people that we have been going to other spaces and be facing those that said that those that are causing their life, not Mazin Nandekano, saying that their father and their mother will die in prison, not Mazin. These are the people that we have been facing all this while. Tell me, how can somebody look at it? How can somebody look at Ngozi Arabeze thinking that this woman came for your shenanigans power? She came for I don't know what you think a woman of the problem we have here is that these people have no foresight. I've said it several times. These people, both those of them that have children, I feel sorry for their children. Those of them that are planning to bring children, look at what happened yesterday night. Look at what happened yesterday night. Somebody like a university going ahead and dragging our brother from Igodo, who are protecting their ancestral land, to come and make a degree of what? Is that no madness? I commented. I said, bro, do not proclaim this. Do not say this. Do not say this. Look at university and look at Warrior Queen.
I could remember the issue between two of them in convention last year. I had the opportunity to have a conversation with Warrior Queen. Two of them was not in a good times. But today it's honorable and Mrs. Honorable. How can such a people lead you to success? I know I have never spoken on the phone with the university before, but I am here to tell you that university, wherever you are stagnant, you're not moving forward, you're not moving backward. It's because of your character. I'm not a prophet, but I can see that you are stagnant in your individual life. Do you know why? Because of your character of attitude, what you are displaying on Biafra, this Biafra, you all can see it. What you are displaying is maybe that was the reason why I don't know you. I don't know what you're passing through, but I can understand that you are stagnancy. You're not moving forward. You're not moving backward. It's just today you are in fight with this person. Tomorrow is honorable. This is honorable. Thank you for what you are doing for Biafra. But yesterday you was. How can you be such a human being? How? Just to set a place ablaze. That brother you are dragging from home now to come and make a declare to you. Tomorrow now, you may just step aside and leave that brother that made that degree. What are you going to tell the United States of Biafra and those in the Home of Affairs? And those are serious men and women who are going to take actions. What are you doing? When they talk, some of them are DM me because other people have paid me. Are you people so stupid? You think that I'm here for money or I'm here to protect anybody's acts? We are talking about a nation. We are talking about life of our people. We are talking about the life of the children. We are talking about viable hospital to save lives. You look at professionals. You are choosing them. If not for Biafra, we have a better place. Where on earth will you meet Igozara Beze? Where on earth will I meet you? Why will I spend my time and exchanging words with you? As I'm talking to you, I'm in a duty. But I have to accept this co-host. I'm not jobless. We are not. I had a conversation with somebody telling me, let me tell you something, telling me how Ngozi Rabeze was sleepless night during the time of this charter. I had a conversation with somebody telling me how midnight she had to wake up to call the second. What are we going to do? And this is what the charter you bring up now against the same woman. Her signature is there. See, if not for the gods, these great men and women should have left our people to be slaughtered. And enough is enough. Because it irritates me. I cannot sleep to see that we have such a people living in our land, holding meetings against your own nation. You say cabinet. Oh, can you print a flyer? Our cabinets need to come address us. Some people will say our cabinet is cooking. So now our is cooking. Cooking what? What is it cooking? Who the hell is these people? Can they cook and provide for their family? Talking of the United States, over 100 million people. You people should get your ass together because it's like this is like something that is holding you in a very bad place. You can't fight them because it's your blood. There's nothing you can do. You can only try to talk to them and find reason and just support the government to move things forward so that they can see the great job of the government because they don't have nothing to offer. They're gonna do U-turn 60-degree tomorrow and start pitching around you. This is how this is gonna end. But the damage you have done, the worst part of the problem I have with ignorant people is that when you are doing damage, to fix damage is difficult. That's why I love all the places I have been around the world. That's why I love these people. They move forward, they strategize, they avoid mistakes. But the problem of this, look at our intellectuals, those are the many people in that cabinet have been on the background working. I see, okay, look at these people seizing an email that contains the document of the Biafran people. What is his name? Sonia Parawan, the rest of them. Where on earth will you do such a thing? And those back home who are supposed to protect the land, supporting such thing, how can they seize password to the email of the Biafran government? Who the hell are these people? Who do you think you are? And before I forget, I remember the last time Sonia Parawa gagged Ndaboski because Ndaboski tried to make a statement that I called my brother success to be precaution. Sonia Parawa twisted the word to the word that because he's a mouthpiece of the Biafran people. That Ndaboski said that success should withdraw and leave our people to die. Just I was there when since then I haven't seen Ndaboski. And if my brother listen, please, I'm worried. about you. And I hope you're fine. Because these people are not interested in the life of our people. They're just interested in their selfish interests. Even as Sonny is, I'm concerned about you because you're a brother. But your form of your foolishness does not give a damn about me. It doesn't give a damn about Ngozi Arabeze. You don't give a damn about Simon Ekpa. You don't give a damn about Nnamdi Kanu. You don't give a damn about these Biafran people. You don't give a damn that there's no viable roads. You don't give a damn about the inadequate hospitals. You don't give a damn about our students who are not going to school. A medical doctor of 5 years in school, 4 years strike, 1 year graduation. He come out, you forget scissors in the stomach of our people. This is, it doesn't concern you. Alamaji flying to our land as a minister of defense of zoo. He doesn't care. He just care. You want to protect somebody. Well, there is a lot of hands up, but the thing is that get your ass together. People should get your ass together and stop.
Ugo, please, sorry.
Yeah,
This information is very important. You see, the only thing you believe Holy Ghost is doing is what you saw him do in the video. There is nobody, our military, the Biafran military, have claimed or have come out to say it, that there is nobody amongst them that is Ross or Commander Ross. Nobody is Commander Ross. So all these things are the way these wicked criminals, they have planned these things since. You don't tell where the plan finish, they wait for opportunity to strike. So that Commander Ross, whenever you see Commander Ross say anything, ignore that. In short, I will unfollow that useless person that called himself or herself Commander Ross. Neji, Commander Ross, nobody is Commander Ross amongst our military. So it's a criminal account. And I want to assure us that our military are doing the needful. Forget what you see these criminals are coming to tell you post. Criminals said this. Ugo just said it here now. They will always say, your Commander Ross say this one. Commander Ross should show us his face. Let us see him. Criminals everywhere. Ugo, sorry, Jare, continue.
Ugo, please have to bring Divine down and bring him up again, I think. And our brother, I think that was the first person that was here before was I don't know. I think Winchi, is it a lady? Yeah. Oh, you can go ahead. I think Child. Who is the next?
No, it's me.
Yeah. Go ahead, my sister. Because I remember it's a lady. Go ahead. Ugo, please bring Divine down and bring him up again. I can see that he's having network problem.
You mean me?
Go ahead, my sister. Yeah, go ahead, my sister. Go ahead.
I didn't raise my hand. I'm just here. I'm shy. I'm just listening.
Oh, shy. Oh my God. Is that you? Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead, please.
anyway, I don't have anything to say, but only they won't. I thank you, everyone. I said, let me, I want our men. I like to be listening to our men. So let me be hearing you people. But as you called me, let me answer. Because Mazugo called me when he's talking about, is it Ogenkere? We have to be calling him Ogenkere. So because we have known him like that. So people, when we will be talking about him, so people will know who we are talking about. True, what all the things that Mazugo said here, we know. We in cabinet know all these things. Only that we are looking for the person that will start it. And I started. When I started, all of them tackled me. I cooled down. I said, okay, let me see what is going to happen. I'm just happy for everything that is happening. Thanking God.
Shine, I'm aware that you know him very well, so don't worry. Everybody will say, how did you know everything? I know you know him very well, so don't worry. I'm aware of that.
So that man, I tell
I
him
know.
that God must bring you out. God must bring you out because I know you are working for DOS. You are working with Chinasa Moro. I keep on putting this thing in my Twitter, but nobody listening to me. But today, I still thank God. It's not yet late. The only thing is this. Sonny Akbarawa, as Mazugo said it, is how it is. These people, they plan these things. Since last year, I have been crying, shouting. Look at what is happening. Nobody listening to me. But today, even our PM, I don't know whether you people remember when this Sonny Akbarawa gave me suspension. Can you imagine? Because he know that I know what he know. So, the only thing is this. Let us fight this media war. And once and for all, we will never give them gap. Because this thing is DOS. Just put that template for Ogenkere. When they do this one, they mark it. They do this one, they mark it. All the things Mazu go talk is true. We know about it. But it's good to we Biafra to see it. I still saying it. Our garant men, our angels, listen to the government. Our PM is watching everything that is happening. Our PM, nobody is holding him. He is in his house. When he will finish, he will come back. And I am Marum Bernard Bonkeboke. Because in onye your boss, I trust my PM. He's going to deal with you. You will never eat even shishi of our money. In amamihe ọ na-aza minista of okporo. Chineke na onwe ihe m amafụ. Onwe ihe m afụbere this man. But the only thing, all those their groups, we know them. I know all of them. But the one that is in what is the name? Is it Canada? The one that chimpanzee, I don't know whether it's a man or a woman. If you see what this woman is doing in Canada, you can never imagine. We know all these things. The only thing I get gajunume. We Biafrans, Kaikia na junume. I trust our men. We are looking for you people to support us and deal with these demons. You are talking about 555 vision. 55 vision. No, Mazi Ugo. 55 vision even attack PM. But later, it come up. So all of them have tackled PM one way or the other. When they are with DOS. Let me stop here. Ndewo.
Ndewo, our beautiful sister. Ndewo. Am I coming out clear, everyone? Yes.
Yeah, you're coming up.
Sorry. Chai baby, I didn't know that 555 once attacked our PM. That means these are the group of people that have from the beginning attacked PM. And they have now gone back to their own drawing board. Their own drawing board. And
Yes.
what is that? Since we could not succeed then, let us finish it now. But what in they no be saying
Yes.
this is
Yes.
their end. This is their end.
Yes.
If they like, let them hijack all the account of our prime minister. They have hijacked the account of our prime minister. So in case if anybody email you in the name of our prime minister or send you anything, know that the Sonny Akbarawa and Oge Chukwukere and the co are the one. It's not our prime minister. If they want to defraud you, it's not our, because so many things will be coming up now. All they are out to do is to destroy our PM. So I beg, share this space. If anybody anywhere get anything in the name of prime minister, that is fraud, and the people in charge is Oge Chukwukere and co. Thank you.
Yes. And even that you see that university is a demon. That man is worse than Satan. That university. Even that woman that is Biafran waiting, I don't know the other Ihubis. Is it a Biafran queen or Biafran lady? I don't know. All of them are there in is it Germany? That university, film. That woman, what he talk about that woman will take knife and cut his neck. That university, true, my brother who go Chukwu, our co-host. what we are talking about that university is true. That man he call university, all ihe o metere bụ ihe n'ezie. That man is a demon, and he will see what will happen to him. Agbabeghị m chance ya. When I pronounce ị ga-ekweta na ihe ọ na-eme, you university, you will see it. Ndewo.
Ndewo. Divine, are you there? I think Divine is
Yeah,
there.
I'm
He
here.
lost network. Okay, go
No,
ahead.
I'm here. Though
I
I'm
think
having network issue.
whoever speak, we have to bring you down so we can bring other people up.
No, they can be.
I
There's enough space here. They can be until there's
okay.
request. Well, there are people. Well, from the is it recruitment or volunteer documents? The DPM posted. It's very very clear that Nkere can be sued for him to relinquish everything regarding Biafra that is in his possession. You see, now another thing is it's a lesson to the government. Uh, Mazi, Secretary of Information, it's a lesson. You can please take it to the government. It's a lesson to the government that every handle regarding the government will be or should be opened by the government, and two-way access possessed. In what do I mean by two-way access? The government has access to that handle, and the person has access to the handle. The front end access, not the back end access. In the sense that you create the handle. For example, you want to open Twitter page for information department. You create the handle. You put every details back to the government, whereby if the government want to change password, the password OTP will be sent to the government email, and the government can easily lock that person out of that handle. Now look at what is happening. The so-called information minister was given the right to open, ex-information minister was given the right to open a Twitter page. Now he is using it to spread false information. All of them are using their pages which they created to spread false information, whereas the government should have been the one to open this page for them and give them password. Anytime they try to change a password, it will reflect on the government's email that so account is about to change so password, and the government will call the person and request why the person wants to change their password. So right now, what I'm going to advise the government is any handle, whether defense, whether any department at all which will have an handle in the X, Facebook, or any social media should be opened by the government and owned by the government. Only the password and the handle should be given to the password and username should be given to the person, so that anytime the person fucks up and is suspended or sacked, the password will be changed immediately.
Divine. And secondly, anybody that's gonna be in charge of the password, the central password of everything, has to be given document to sign that anything that happens that you are stepping out, you have no right over this, and you must sign, and the document will be kept at the government. So
And
that
it
when
must
the time
never
need to be, yeah, go ahead.
and it must never be given out. No information of the password should be given out to anybody. If the person breaks that code of contract or agreement, he will go to life in jail. That's what happens to people who have a database, who are managing by a bank database or organizational database. That is the agreement they give to them. You don't disclose. If you're handling the password of their database, you don't disclose it to anybody. And these people go about with a phone that does not have touchlight, a phone that can never be tracked, a phone that can never be spied. So that's how it's supposed to be. Please, Mazi, Secretary of Information, you will take it to them and let them know what is to be and what should be, so that all this rubbish we are seeing today, where somebody will use the government handle and be sending out narratives and directives and informations, will stop.
Divine, this thing you are saying right now, is it not exactly what Ngozi Oraveze is doing right now that some of them hate her? Is all this correction she's correcting right now in every department, including Bitcoin, including the Biafran coin, including the military. This is why they hate her, because she has seen all these things. And PM also have seen all those things. But I believe that PM just wanted them to be bossed after the declaration, so that when we're moving in a new phase, you don't take all those half human beings into the roadmap to Biafra land, or into the transitional government. You can't take these people now. You will transit in the next 40 years with such an individual. You will end up in your ancestral land in short, in the next 140 years. Some of us are dead by then, because these guys cannot move forward. They have nothing upstairs. These are a bunch of self-centered bastards that they just care about themselves. They don't. When I've been speaking on the space for over a year now, talking about honesty to the fatherland. Tell me, is there anybody honest to the fatherland that can do stuff like this to the motherland? Is there anybody honest to that ancestral land that will never want to correct all those shenanigans, that want to seize password of the government? Is there anybody honest to the fatherland, to the motherland, that one person will single you out for press brief, you come out? Is there
and
anybody
it's
honest to
and
the
it's
fatherland that you be called for accountability of the money of your people, you refuse? And is there anybody honest to the fatherland that will come out and say that our brothers and sisters at Kote won? Nonstop it.
and it's
Please
totally
give
what
other
they
people
just did.
mic so that they can.
I will 1 minute. And what they just did is totally against what they signed. That's why I'm going to advise the government. If it's me, I will take a legal action against them. Except those in the zoo. Anybody in diaspora, I will take legal action against them. That which they signed, they must adhere to it. She is the head of the government right now. And as the head of the government, she has every right to retrieve everything belonging to the government from them. So this is my own advice to the government. Take legal action against these people. They are no longer working for the government. They are not recognized. So they are hereby dismissed, expelled. And as such, according to the agreement, they will have to relinquish everything belonging to the government back to the government. So if they keep holding it, they are doing so against the law. And anything the law says against them, they will bear it. All right, thank you. I'll move to Ogodoman. According to the hand, after Ogodoman, Ada Simon Ekpa.
Greetings, everybody. I'm pleased to be here. I greet you now, and I can see every single one of you that is a Biafran. I say, may Chuko Kikabiama be with you and with me. Ndewan. Um, I always, somebody say you always do before you say something. I said yes, because on while Okambo, ya anaghị ebe ọnụ onye were akpọ uturu. Listen, I'm listening to everybody, whatever you say, everything is correct. Um, we are stepping in there because what is happening now is actually the way God designed everything. It's coming step by step. That is my own understanding. Because if things, as noble man father you trouser, if a breeze, no breeze, you're not gonna say all these reverend fathers, all of them they wear trouser inside. Um, I am so surprised on one or two individuals. I don't come to meeting, unfortunately, but I am into the cabinet. I listen, I read, because everybody is different. There is this individual that honestly I am very, very dumbfounded. I must be honest with you, is Sonny. I thought that I looked at this guy, I saw this guy as somebody that is very, very grounded, honestly, that have a respect, that have this zeal, and I know that he has put in a very, 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 very hard work. I must commend anybody, regardless on how you end up. I am so surprised at him in the very first place. On the other hand, I am not surprised because Some people are unstable by nature, and I give it to them because that is who they are. They know how to fail and they know how to stand up. But Sonny own honestly surprises me. For those that are always in the meeting, did anybody notice something of his character today? Or is this somehow he's hooked up in something that he cannot bring himself out? Because I think he's completely loyal to our prime minister. But the way he's talking these days is telling the opposite. That brings me to the government. A lot of suggestions here has been made and everything is perfect. But again, that is the way God wants us to walk through all these things. Your conscience is the only thing that can tell you the truth. And each and every one of us here have our own conscience. If you do not know that naturally, that the chief of staff, who is actually the one overseeing all staff, is next to the prime minister who actually appointed everybody, because I've been hearing this election. I don't know, but I don't think there was an election to elect somebody to be minister or this. It is the prime minister that have the power to appoint, just like Donald Trump now. He's appointing his cabinet. If the head is not there, naturally, is the next person COS, because there is no official deputy. I don't understand how some people don't use that common sense. That is my own problem, because it's a common sense. Now, if you, for any reason, one of the minister decides to withhold anything that is pertaining to that government from the COS, who's supposed to actually now be briefed officially on what is on ground, so that the person will be able to know how to carry it on, because somebody must be in charge. That is the truth. Then that person withholding that, the deputy, or let me use the chief of staff, have every right to actually find a solution and carry on until prime minister returns. We are talking of prime minister that goes on leave, because this man has walked. Can you people remember the oceans, the mountains this man have crossed to get us here? So if you think that fighting somebody he actually picked to be close to him, that means you are not actually fighting the COS. You are actually fighting the prime minister. That is my understanding. Because it is very, very, very clear. If you have grievances with me or with COS personally, put it aside. Don't fight the COS thinking that you love the prime minister. You are wrong, because you are not fighting the COS. The actual person you are fighting is the prime minister. That means all along you have a motive, but you didn't know how to bring it in until you have the opportunity. And that opportunity is now, and you want to use it. In conclusion, what I'm trying to say is every good, loving Biafran have common sense. Use it. That is all I have to say for now.
Thank you, my brother.
They will not mention it.
Thank you, my brother. You see, this thing you just said here. I went to the space where these guys are twisting everything, including somebody I think that have sense called Mr. Snow, opening his mouth to say that even in the cabinet, I am more ranked than chief of staff. You mentioned it. I think that some of them in America have sense, but I'm surprised. I'm sorry to say this, but I am fucking disappointed. You made mention of chief of your staff, and he said that he was a single appointed by the prime minister. He was single-handed. Stella said her errand is on the office of the. He's a secretary in the office of the prime. And when I checked last time, what is the contribution of these people? All this moving forward for this liberation of Biafra. You check last time, you see that these people has nothing, absolutely nothing, only chaos. Only where there is a chaos, you see them jump out in the Twitter space and start ranting. Some of them twisted all those things. That her job was single-handed appointed by the PM. So then was elected. How you know? And you tell me that all this while I've been hanging on the space with contaminated zoo mentality from all over the whole world. I'm sorry to say this, but it's so alarming. This is how they twisted all these things. One of our brothers used to say that elephants flies in the zoo, you know, and that is exactly what I just because you have been a bribe, you can't even say common truth. You made me who represent you people in South Korea? Who was that? When people just want to cause unnecessary problem that will take us hell of time to fix. This had you come out, you say that I was elected. He was single-handedly picked by PM. The same way PM single-handedly picked her to represent her on his absence, to represent him in his absence. What is the problem about that? Divine, please go ahead. These guys, I don't know how to talk sense into their brain.
Okay, some if they can justify the coup which they failed, if they can justify Gaddafi, what else won't they justify? Now the document was brought up and they justified it. What else won't they justify? So when you talk of people having sense or being out of touch with sanity, well, you shouldn't expect anything less from them. When you talk of dirty, put them below peak dirty. That's the level you should put them. Put them like something that's something below the dwelling place of a swine. That's how low they have gone. Somebody can just come out and say, Gaddafi is still a Biafran. Gaddafi is this. Do you know that that lady called Eunice once attacked PM? Do you guys know? Most of them once attacked PM in one way or the other. Then I just wonder, where are all these green, white, green people? They've gone to the main their Biafran government accounts, or do I say those who pretended to be supporting Simon Ekpa then? Now they want to be attacking DPM. These guys are evil. At first I was thinking maybe they are all Biafrans after all, but now I realize that these guys have an agenda and they failed. Ada, please, you have the mic. You can go ahead.
Hello, dear friends. Is my voice coming out?
Ada, go ahead. Ada Simon.
Okay, is my voice coming out? Am I heard?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes,
you. We can
we
hear you.
can
Sorry
hear
for
you,
the thumbs
please.
down. We can hear you.
Okay, thank you very much. I greet you all, fellow Biafrans all over the world, listening to this space this very hour. I greet you all. I thank you for being here today to hear the truth and to listen to good, genuine Biafrans. I thank you all. My people, concerning what is happening right now, this thing is not being planned one day. It's been long they have been planning this, and opportunity calls for them to bring out the dance that they have been learning for so long now. But my happiness now is that Biafrans are wiser than them. Biafrans are wiser than them. Um, just like what Ogodaman said, he said that during the time of just like what he said, this is exactly what happened during the time of Mazen Nandekano when he was being kidnapped. And then these people started fighting our able prime minister. Our able prime minister made it clear that these people are not fighting him, that they are indirectly fighting Mazen Nandekano. And this is exactly what happened. And this is what these people are displaying right now again. They said they loved our prime minister, and they are fighting the COS. That means they are not fighting the COS, they are fighting indirectly our able prime minister. That is exactly what is playing out right now. So coming to Aparawa, right from time, if you look at his face during the time of Nelly, Wasofia, Faith Ogala, Nsema, Biafra Unite, and all the rest of them, everyone that have followed our PM right from that time, we know that these people, when they deviated and they went away, they planted this Sonny Akbarawa there. And each time when our prime minister is making brokers, then see people that was watching him then will remember what I'm talking about. Everybody will be commenting in the comment section, say, this man that stayed there, this Sonny, oh, we don't trust him, oh, PM, we don't trust this man, we don't trust this man. Understand? And because Biafrans have eyes, and Biafrans can observe very, very well. We, the Igbo people, we, the Biafran people, we are very, very intelligent. Understand? Even before you make a move, Biafrans will know it immediately. And then everybody started watching him since that time. If you look at his face, he doesn't laugh. I've never seen him laugh a genuine laugh before. Since I know this man following our able prime minister, not knowing that they are planning something underground. Understand? Okay, now to Biafra Unite that said that he was the one that started this autopilot with our able prime minister. Everybody that was there when our able prime minister started, we also know that this Biafra Unite has disregarded our able prime minister during the time of Nelly too. He insulted him, he abused him, and then he left. Okay, just because of this Idu problem. When that Idu matter came up, he insulted our able prime minister when he said, "I don't want to hear any this Idu here in my midst anymore," and he abused him and disrespected our prime minister, and he left, and then later came back. Okay, is it Van Van Van? Everybody knew the story of Van Van Van, how he abused our able prime minister, said all manner of things against our prime minister. And even at the end of the day, he went to the DOS and they chased him out. And then he started talking good again about our able prime minister. And then our prime minister allowed him to come back. Upon that, people were still monitoring him. People were still saying, even at that time, saying that they don't trust this Van Van Van, that is a chameleon, that a Sabo will always remain a Sabo. Do you understand me now? So all these points I'm giving out, everybody must reckon when all this was happening. And when, if you can see it now, this is exactly what Biafrans were saying then, is exactly what is fishing out right now. Understand? So all of them, each and every one of them, they are all sabos. So it is now that we, the genuine Biafrans, will stand up to make sure that we disorganize these people and chase them away. Because if you can see all the ERATs and all the PON, the Zama group of company, all of them have changed now, and they have changed their profiles, and then they are joining them now to attack this government. They have joined to attack this government because they didn't want Mazi Simon Ekpa to bring Biafra. So now they felt that they have seen an opportunity to attack this government. Understand me? So that is why all these people that are writing all this in Twitter and everywhere, they are not only from the side of Nkere and his evil cabals. These people are people, all these one Nigerians that have been challenging our prime minister on space and everywhere. They are the ones that have joined these people now. Understand me? They are the ones that have joined these people now to attack our government. So this is exactly what is happening right now. Even the PON members, they are there now, joining hands with them. But we want to tell them that we, the genuine Biafrans, will pass them. We pass them, they can never go far. They should ask what happened in the time of Nelly. Where are they now? All those groups, where are they now? They should go and ask, they should refer back All the people that have fight against our able prime minister and this government, where are they now? They are nowhere to be found. The accountability group, where are they? Nowhere to be found. The other Umada, where are they now? Nowhere to be found. So them too, very soon they will all disappear from social media. And I promise them that genuine Biafrans will have, in short, I'm very, very happy that people have started rising up against them right now. They are rising up against them. Anywhere they see that tweet, they must follow them bomber to bomber and make sure that they are out from this, because they don't have a good intention for us. They don't have a good intention for us. Look at what is happening in our land. Look at our people there. Okay, even though we have our families in abroad, what about our extended families there in homeland? They must be protected. So this we don't want Biafra to be brought to homeland, but we will shock them. We will shock them. They have all failed. I told Ogenkere and his terrorist group and his terrorist men on ground that are coming, leaving their duty posts to come on social media and be playing saga. And then I'm asking, is it that social media become now their duty post, that they are coming there to make noise every time? That's to show Biafrans that these people are not the men on ground, because men on ground don't even have time to come on social media to be playing saga, leaving their duty post. No, these are the criminals that are using their faces, are using their this one say, Rod say, this one say, to scatter our government. But Biafrans will not allow them. We are going to give them the chase of their lives. Anywhere you see their posts, anywhere you see their comment, people should continue to attack them. We give them only highest 3 months, they will all disappear from social media. The thing that happened to other people will also happen to them. Okay? So Biafrans must not give up. And if you are here saying that you are neutral, you don't want to say no. Your neutrality can never do us any good. Okay, it can never do us any good. It's better you are here or you are there, so that we will join hands to chase the people away from our midst. So this is the right time now for you to decide where you belong, so that we know how to deal with these people. Okay, so fellow Biafrans, I thank you all for standing tall with the government of Biafra. We have only one government, and if you're a man on ground, please and please change your telephone number. Don't allow these evil cabals, this Ogenkere and his cohorts, to be contacting you people. They are going to put your lives in danger. Make sure you change your telephone numbers, please, if possible, and do away from listening to them. You must only take command, you must only take orders from the government, no other person. Okay? So, for your own safety, please, so that what happened during the time of Mazen Nandekalo will not happen in this time again. When the PON go to their evil radio to be mentioning the name of our men, and all of some of the of our commander was being fired in that time. You people should not allow such thing to happen again. Be security conscious. Don't listen to any individual. And I promise Ogenkere and his cohort that there's no how an individual can be greater or can be bigger than the government. When government cook for you, you cannot finish it. When the Biafra people cook for you people, you cannot finish it. But when you cook for the people or cook for the government, Nka Racha will finish it. So that is what I am telling you people today. Biafrans, well, thank you so much for standing with our government and for standing with our COS. Let us join hands together to destroy these people once and for all, and so that we'll move on, so that they will not destabilize what we are doing. Thank you so much, and remain blessed in the mighty name of Chukwuka Abiyama. Thank you all for listening. I leave my mic. Thank you.
Thank you, my sister. I don't know whether the co-host is around. Please, I want to correct
Yeah, thank
something.
you. Divine, are you there?
Please, can
Divine
I
is
say
not there.
something?
There is a brother that have been coming up on the.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
someone
here. I'm
speaking?
here.
Okay. I don't know. Is
Just a
anyone speaking?
minute,
I can't hear
please.
some. The net. Yeah.
Shanshan is
Please,
speaking. I think Shanshan is speaking.
Okay, Shanshan, go ahead. I can't hear you.
please. This my sister. I want to say something. There is something this my sister said. When we are fighting, we are fighting. Please, we have to fight right so that God will be with us. You know, Mazi Honorable Ugo, you will know that. I will like to say it as it is. You see, Biafra Unite. Biafra Unite don't know what is going on because Biafra Unite is not in cabinet. He's not in our cabinet meeting. He's not even in our. He's not even in our this thing in our Telegram or WhatsApp. So Biafra Unite don't even know what is happening. So I'm surprised that he joined these people because how I wish he come to our meeting, he will know everything. He will know where to stand. Understand? So let us not add Biafra Unite unless since then maybe he have seen things that have happened and he's still following them ahead. Then we can attack him. I know how that guy used to do his own thing. He don't like problem. He will
My
just go
sister,
his way.
my sister Shine. At this
Can I
point,
finish, please? Then I can listen to you. Even
okay,
open
okay,
agbafa.
okay.
So I'm ka Biafra Unite I can eso ha or not eso ha because adama agazina mbo na YouTube ka ntị aga. And again, ị na-akpa afa. If you are calling names, so if you call the name, hello, you call the names so that how we are going to understand the person they are calling because you talk about Umada. You know that I was one of Umada before. So I don't know the Umada that you are talking. Are you talking about Bridget and Co or this Umada that I am? So because you know they say
No,
respect
no,
is a
no, no,
reciprocal.
no, no. Is that a Bridget? That Bridget that scattered them? No, not your own mother. No, I'm not talking about your own
Okay, thank
sunshine.
you.
Not your own. No, no,
You are
no.
welcome.
Yes.
They want them. Because Sonny akpara awa so n'ihe mebiri ụmụada oge nke rere bịara tọfụzia nke fọdụrụ ngwa bye bye.
Okay, my sister Shine. You see, when somebody sees becomes neutral, that's who you like keep a cup of peace or a flag of peace for him. But when somebody takes side, that's when you make that person your enemy, whether it's a common misunderstanding or not, because anybody that resort to threatening is no longer misunderstanding, it has become an enemy. Anybody who can push the men on ground to begin to write rubbish or say rubbish is no longer a friend. You see, I have seen a couple of posts about Biafra United and against the government. He is not in the cabinet, yet he can't listen to the two parties and then discern which is right and which is wrong. Perhaps even stay neutral. COA said to them, if you do not know what is going on, please remain neutral until everything becomes clear to you. That's what she said to them.
Yes,
So if she can
yes,
say this to, I'm coming, if she can say this to them, remain neutral, while others were seeking sympathy using men on ground, how then is he writing against the government? Anyways, we'll go to, I don't know who just came in. We'll go to Ezinna. Ezinna, before we go to 47. Please, you have 4 minutes, Ezinna.
My mic is always doing that.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, the host and the listeners. I greet everybody. I don't have much to say. Just a Biafra, just like every one of you. I always listen to most of the the things the government post and their programs. So I will just go straight to the point and leave the ground for others to speak. Um, the only thing I have to say is that from the beginning, when our PM went, maybe I would say it was being investigated, I never had have it in mind or doubt that COS would be the next in line. But in a way, Our people are very, very difficult to work with. Igbos, they are very, very difficult people to work with. If you must work with them, you have to be patient, not just patient. You have to overlook some things before you can be able to work with our people because everybody believe they are kings and queens. So no one wants to take order from anyone. So that is by the way. As soon as all these things started, my problem is not even with the cabinet having issues. It's normal when a new government comes, must be misunderstanding. People who feel like they should be the one to be in charge, or some feel like a woman cannot lead them, this and that. But my main concern since all these things started, I'm a very neutral person. I don't really support the people and the government, but I listen to everybody. But I'm just giving my own opinion on the issue that COS should not start firing everybody just in the mix of convention. At least, if you, as a new government, your first job is at least get all the things you need in line. Make make your, how will I say, make sure you have every power you need to be in control of everything. Because the way she take this thing and firing everybody, I'm not just talking about Ogenkere and every other people. Like I saw post now that she said the coins this is
Hello,
being
hello, my
negative.
brother, as in, just wait, please, wait a moment. Can you just wait a
Yeah,
second before you
yeah, I
continue?
can listen.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody's mic is open. Oh, is it Ugo? Ugo, can you mute yourself?
Yeah,
Ugo, oh, you wanna say something?
yeah. I wanted to.
Okay, okay, go ahead, Ugo.
Oh, okay, sorry. I just wanted to tell the agent. You said you are not citing anybody, and you
yeah.
are telling
Like
somebody. Hold on.
okay, yeah,
You are telling a leader of the government how to run his or her
no,
government. You know that is
no.
can hold on, calm
All
down.
right, all right,
Trump, Trump today, maybe I think maybe January 13th or so, he will assume office. So if
yeah,
Trump assume office the day, maybe let's just say is January 10th, Trump will
yeah,
be inaugurated. He assumed office, and immediately he assumed office, he have found out that the secretary, permanent secretary for the state, is not doing the right thing. He has known this before assuming office, and immediately he assumed office, he said, permanent secretary for state is hereby dismissed. You will tell him he
okay.
don't know what he's doing. The
No,
day
no, no.
Tinubu was in, hold on. The day Tinubu was inaugurated, what did he do? Immediately, he told you oil subsidy is
It's
gone.
gone. Yeah,
That
yeah,
is that is his own government. You cannot. You see, our problem is that we are still believing that we are running one small organization or IPOB or this. No, this is a government, and the earlier you begin to understand it, the earlier you begin to understand that this is a government, the better. We are not running a charitable organization here. We are not running
yeah,
an organization that we want to know how you feel, when we want to know your take. Government
yeah.
doesn't function
Okay.
like that. I don't know where you are. Hold on, I don't know where
No,
you are.
I understand.
Probably,
I'm not.
probably,
Okay.
hold on, probably you are not in that Nigeria now. You are outside
No.
Nigeria.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
probably you are in diaspora. You are in America, in Canada, in Ghana, anywhere. Let's assume you are in America, or let's assume you are in Italy, or let's assume you are in Norway, and you are a businessman. You are a businessman, and the government said we have reformed our tax. Your tax you pay monthly or annually, that's supposed to be $100,000 is now going to be $180,000. And you may protest, I don't like this, I don't like this. But the government have made it clear that it's 180.
Everything,
What
and I must
option do you
abide to
have?
it. Yes.
Is
Okay.
you
I
must
don't have
abide
it.
to it, right?
Yeah.
Good. Are
Yeah.
you going to say, okay, who feel that this 180,000 is too much? Come on, let us begin to fight this government. This government is,
Wait.
they don't know what they are doing. Hold on, let me
Can,
finish.
okay.
Hold on. You
Because
cannot do
of time, I
that
just want to.
because
Okay.
if
Yeah.
you hold on, because if you do that, the government will give you fine or give you
Yes.
sanction or send you
Yes.
out of their land, right? Because
Yeah.
that government have rule of law. But in Nigeria is a country where somebody can come out and tell you, I want cow to be given citizenship proudly, openly, and it will become an argument, and then nothing will happen. And then he will insult the president for not giving cow citizenship, insult the Senate president, and he say everything he want to say. Nothing will happen because there is nothing like the rule of law. And this is what we want everybody to understand, that we have been living without the sense of anything like rule of law. That is why whenever somebody come up with any good thing at all, we begin to attack it because it doesn't favor us. What is wrong with a criminal that has been there in the cabinet as a finance minister, and this woman, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, assuming office, found out that this man is a criminal. Come, let us reason. You say no, you cannot talk with a woman. You call success that you claim is in charge, that is giving our men on ground the Gary success that is in charge. He will collect money for feeding and give them Gary to drink. Our military are drinking Gary, and our deputy prime minister COS find out, and they go and call success. Success come, let us talk. Success is say, I cannot talk with you, you are nobody. So you
Okay.
are expecting her to start saying, "Oh, success, you come, let us talk," and she will then publish everywhere. Please, everybody, come and beg success for me. The best thing you would have done, anybody that knows the right thing to do, is to fire those people and replace them. I want you to know, listen, our prime minister said that in this struggle, you are not my brother, you are not my friend. If you
I
want to
understand.
serve
Even
Biafra, come and serve Biafra. So let us forget all this sentiment and patronizing. I don't look at face. Listen, I have said this severally. I am not doing whatever I am doing because I like Dr. Gozo Rabeze, or I hate Dr. Gozo Rabeze, or because I know her. I never know her. But for the fact that this is about the government we are fighting for, many people have died for. Brother, I'm not looking
okay.
at your face, too.
Can I want to,
But
I want to say.
Mazugo, no, excuse me, don't say anything. I want to tell you something. Mazugo, did you
All right.
remember
No,
the
no, no,
time?
no, no, no. Shine, please allow him to land, please. You allow him to land and let him finish. He still
Okay,
has two
please,
minutes to
later, I
finish.
will talk some. I know, I
Uh,
want to talk something
no,
about this
after him.
process.
No, please, you
Please.
can't take mic from him. No, we cannot take mic from him. Allow him to land. We'll go exercise his power as a host. So you allow him to land. Isn't that, please finish your submission in two
So
minutes.
so as I was saying, like this is my own opinion that I said from the beginning. So this whole firing of a thing, I don't see anything wrong with it, but my main problem is that I think success have upper hands in men in grand more than our COS. Everybody should know about that. According to some
My
people.
brother, hold on. Listen to me. Listen,
Let me
my brother,
finish.
listen.
Wait.
This
I
is
want to
no,
finish.
no. Hold
I
on.
will finish
Don't
so for you
finish.
so you continue.
Listen,
No,
I
Please,
want to
because
please.
hold on. Listen to me. You are
yeah,
believing what you heard. You are
because
listening to
I'm not there with
gossips.
you. I'm not there with
Listen,
any of
and
yeah.
Why is it that when the people that knows the truth to tell you the truth, you refuse to believe? Listen, I have said it before. Government don't run on people's opinion.
I
Government
understand.
will not stand on
Look,
people's
wait.
opinion.
Just let me.
So
I
your
want to say.
opinion
I
does
want to
not
say my
matter here.
piece.
My
Wait.
opinion does not matter here. What matters
Yes.
is rule of
Just let
law,
me. Let me. Let
discipline.
me. Let me say what I just have to say. Then you can address me. Then when I'll be listening, I'm here listening to everything you guys have been saying. So I'm not saying she don't have the power to fire anybody. I believe she should be the next in line due to not just her post that that was given to her by our prime minister, huh? But in this particular time, like the changes she's making is good in the way you explain it. I understand. Okay, I concur. But I'm just trying to say, in everything she's doing, at least let them try to make peace. Not everything should be fight, 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 fight. Because I saw some videos now that some commander was like threatening that she won't come back here any day. She come this and that, this and that. That should not be our main problem. Our problem should be on people who are oppressing us, not bringing division. And you know, one thing about our people is that open oil highest year maybe that is the mentalities most of so like the cabinet those
Hey,
people
Ugo, can you
like
bring me down? Bring me up, please. I can't hear anybody. Please, thank you.
okay. But can you guys hear me? Can I continue? I don't know.
Yeah, we can hear you. Divine, can you hear
Okay,
him?
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Yeah, I
okay.
can hear him.
So
Isn't now, please, you have 1 minute to round up.
all right, they are just always interrupting. That is the problem. So the issue now is like let them be peace. We are just a new government. Like these changes will cost a lot of life. Not about most of us that are outside, but the what should be our main focus is for the people who are protecting the land, not people like there is bringing maybe $100, $50, and supporting this movement. The main focus should be let everybody who are on ground, the men on ground, be okay. Like if you're changing this changes, a lot of people on ground believe in success. I know some who also believe in the COS, but my initial this thing opinion was at least before she make that changes, she should make sure that she have everything within her power to make sure she controls everybody, but not just
How will how
you
excuse
just
me how will he do that? How can she do that when they are sabotaging everything she's doing? And you keep here saying you understand, yet you won't. This is emotional blackmail. Stop it. I think you have said enough, please.
My piece,
all
just
right,
just a
all right,
moment.
all right.
Ezin, I'm gonna bring you. I remove you from the mic, and I have something to say to you.
Don't worry.
Ezin, now listen, let me tell you something. I remove you from the mic because I see that I wasn't even hearing you from the ending. But there's something I want to tell you. Number one, I just want you to understand this is that do you think that Ngozi or Abueze removing those people from that particular removing those people, do you think that she's doing it for herself? It just she derives some kind of joy removing somebody who is working for Biafra for herself? This is something you people have to understand. These people that is removing at that particular moment is roadblocks to your dreams that you wish for. You see, our people, I know you may like, what is he talking about? But go and think what I just said to you right now. She did not remove these people for just to go and sit down at your sofa cross leg and drive and drink some wine and say, yes, I have removed them. It's for what you desire. These people are roadblock to what you and I want. And some of the people that is, for example, somebody will use their official handle and start tweeting garbage, collaborating with these individuals. And the next thing we see a memo that do not follow these people. These are architects of those who are blocked to what you desire. And she has found out all this. Do you think that she will be authorized in danger, traveling from United States to South Korea, where she can even be kidnapped on the road representing you. Do you think that she will be stupid not to be monitoring all is going around as a chief of staff around the cabinet? And you expect her that after spending time and energy and money and light going to Finland, declaring, taking risking of, declaring Biafra on the 29th, knowing that on the second there's an agenda of from this individual to stop everything that's gonna go on. You think that she's need to go home after declaring? She need to go and take some bottle of wine and relax in the hotel and come after next 5 months and tell you, okay, I'm removing, allowing them to carry out the agenda before. My dear, all this is for your own good and for your own desire. I know you'll be asking me, this is just simple logic. She does not remove them because he disliked them. He did not remove them because it's just that these people are virus. And here, me that is talking to you right now, I'm here as a co-host. Can I make an experiment right now? Go and collaborate with you. I just go and make an experiment right now. I will just go ahead and try to defend Nkere, defend the evil. Let me just, the evil that is going on against the government. And I'm gonna just go under our deputy prime minister right now and comment something. I will be blocked because I'm a distraction. Why it is difficult for people not to understand? All of you just said that, oh, she just jump up and start removing people. How can you remove people? But you want Biafra, right? You want a better government. You want sanity. You want something nice. You want to get to your destination. That is exactly what she's clearing the road for you. But for you, you think that she's showing power. You people call her Madam Everyone Was Bow. Come on. Why can't you people just wake up from this slumber of ignorance of contamination of the zoo? I have to stop here. Please, host and co-host, if you are, before we get to the map, please. Thank you so much. That's what I want to explain to you.
Please, can I talk something, please? I want to tell that boy something that he don't know. Maybe he will go and catch success. I
Abeg
want
my
to tell
sister,
that boy.
abeg my sister, no vex. I dey work. Make I just put in my own stuff, then I will go
Okay,
off. You know, go take time.
okay.
Okay.
No, go
Become
ahead.
the
Right.
USB and making everybody. I see no reason why. I see no reason why a lot of us way. I'm very happy. I'm extremely happy. The reason why I say I'm very happy is this, because this is the last phase. Now we know all the whole shaft. People shouldn't be angry or whatsoever. People should be very happy that we know the I am ndị suppose to raise craft out. If I had a okwu kịta na otu anyị esi wee na-edozi obodo anyị, rapụ those people. We don't need those people anymore. We don't need them. What we are supposed to be discussing is the way forward, how our country is going to be, diplomatic things, make it sure that now our men are doing well. Those who are my success and all them niggas and stuff like that. Man, we don't need those motherfuckers. Everybody dispensable. Anybody unfortunately here na can I see that now our COS name? Our COS who is a lady with iron balls. I love that woman. Anybody do learned, anybody do well exposed, anybody that draw bias will know that the COS is doing the right thing. Only did it develop a concrete neck and a concrete skin, which is what she has at this moment. So all we need is ka anyị na-abanyere ya aja ka ọkwụ na-esi ike n'ana. Ugo biko, I need the media. Media we high need. Media is very dangerous. Our Nnamdi Kanu kwuru, Maazị Onyendu kwuru, media, we need media. Forget about those people, they will disappear. The world is watching us. Everybody's watching us. The most important thing I need is Keta na abugon about defense. Ka e feed gon these boys na ka ha na-erijugo n'afọ. Because onye rijula afọ wo onye ga-ebu ni granite na ihe dị ma wee mee something. See, nobody should play any kind of sympathy or whatever. And I make freedom. There is nothing like sympathy. If you fall, we move ahead. Everybody's and even you as you go, if you fall go up, a replace yegi. So nobody should come in here and be playing mercy. I don't know better. There's nothing like mercy. Anybody, no one actually, any whoever that wants to do anything, or no one ego or whatever, before you read the ego, you have already had that in mind. That is what I know for sure. So all these things, I have sat down and I analyzed everything. See, I studied cyber and digital security. That is my area of expertise. So I have studied everybody and everything. All those people, how would go dead? What we should be concentrating now, otu I see where fund our new country. All I need now, I need it. As I did so, I feel go North Korea, go meet the rocket man. Come and guide them down and have or come na media jump say yes, I'm coming for Kayom Biko, going to join why. The whole world of union are do serious. I see that go too far. Because the enemy of the West, when you become a friend of enemy of the West will now be interested in your own matter. Just like exactly what Mandela did. Mandela went to go and befriend Cuba. That's when everybody got serious on their matter. So we should forget about all these people. These people, they have nothing. I have studied each and every one of them. They have absolutely nothing to offer. Nothing. And what if how much they can offer? Educational wise, presentation wise, anything. They are disgraced. I have never watched the Van 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 one day. The first time we never seen a commercial of no value. Akpara was nothing. I don't even know why they made that guy information minister. He cannot articulate.
Nah, I was supposed to speak, and I'm going to
Biko,
work. So
thank you
please,
very
you
much.
mind?
Biko,
Please, I
Ugo,
have
thank you
to.
very much for everything. And I appreciate everything. Just keep firing. Ugo, Biko, Amamki have other things to do, but I need the media. Thank you very much.
Can I go ahead now,
Mappy,
please?
yeah, go ahead, Mappy.
Thank you so much, my wonderful people. Ugo 247, my hand day up. Ugo Kumunyedim, my hand day up to Divine Dewo. All my wonderful, wonderful brothers and sisters. Ronnie, I see you, Ogodoman, all of you. Otunwamwanya, all of you I see. Those I didn't call, Miracle, Drake, all of you. Ununcha, I salute you now. Look, the thing is, this crop of genuine Biafrans, we know they gossip. That's why we like to shut down any gossip. We don't like to bring gossip to this platform because this is a focused government of Biafra space, information space. You see, this is no longer government in exile. This is a full independent country, independent government. We are not here to gossip. So other spaces that you see, they are still on exile. This space, we are independent Biafra. So anyone that is telling Her Excellency Dr. Ngozi Orabueze what to do on how to do the government that was handed over to her hand on how to move the nation forward. Motherfucker. In fact, all these ex-ministers that were sacked, all these cabinet ministers that were sacked, even if you give them 4 years, they will still complain. They will still do everything to make sure that they destabilize everything because they thought it's their birthright that position we are giving, it was their birthright. Look at these people. This woman will go to this person, you go to the finance minister, roadblock. You go to the information minister, roadblock. You go to success, roadblock. They still, our people want her to keep romancing and moisturizing their body. Look, this is not Nigeria. This is not a banana republic. In fact, you will know well that Biafrans are going to be hard to govern because everyone, in fact, everyone, Woga, no one wants to bend. Everyone wants his opinion to be used. That's why this guy will come out here and say, Her Excellency Dr. Ngozi Rabeze should have done it this way. She should have done. Who born you? You are on her seat. In fact, they say, uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. You don't know what she is suffering. Let me tell you, in fact, this is a secret. Our prime minister saw hell. Our prime minister saw hell n'aka success. He saw hell n'aka information minister. He saw hell n'aka finance minister and information minister. I'm telling you guys the truth. Sometimes our prime minister will come on air, on space. You won't see Akbarawa. Our prime minister will come on air, then you see success interrupting and trying to be as if to say he is the second prime minister, because he was given the power to be able to be close because he was given the power and the money to make sure that all our men on ground have something, to be taken care of. Then where the money where borrow now the men on ground go and then be blackmailing them not to say anything, and then our people will come here romancing, hey, he should have done it this way, he should have. Anybody, if you come my side, my hand there for block button and they block, they go. Because of those of you who keep complaining, Her Excellency Dr. Ngozi Arabeze blocked me. She wants to focus because it easy to even manage a company, talk more of a nation. Biafra nation. Biafra, do you know what Biafra is? If you know the heavy burden it is to govern Biafra, you bow to this woman. But this woman, Agarabachilozo. If you are not praying for her, Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ. If you are not praying for this woman to hold this thing tight until our prime minister comes back, you're not a human being. Let me leave, because if I talk now, I don't want to abuse anybody. My body they hot, but they sweet me because I know good things are coming. But my body they hot. Look, they go. Thank you.
Mapis, this is the way you talk like your former minister of finance. If you don't contribute, like, oh,
I know. I don't. No. I don't. If you pray, no,
thank you,
but
thank you.
you
Well,
see,
who is there?
sorry, you go. You see, I do extra shift. I do. Every time you guys call, I say I'm working because I have a lot to do and I have to contribute. So I do extra shift to make sure that I contribute, so that our men on ground are taken good care of. And if I do everything, then somebody will siphon that money. And these our men on ground. I go and I go for fana. I said fana and Chineke kpọọ ha ọkụ. Thank you. I yield.
Divine, are you there? Go, please take the mic and call
Hey,
the
but
next
he
person.
said after he said I'm the one that is going to talk. So before I will not forget what I want to say. Then can I talk? Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. As we are talking about this success, I want to tell you people something. As a mouthpiece is saying that PM have suffered in this man called success. I want to give you people story. Last year, before Umada, they closed our PM suspended Umada. Did you know the time that we talk about Lancha last year? So this Lancha was bought. We didn't even know. This success mingle with the one that is called Chichi that the husband, he said that the husband died. And with Azoka, they come to the success sent to Azoka to Umada to come and tell Umada about this Lancha, that we need it today. That is not tomorrow, today. Immediately, this Does only Azoka. He just come meeting. Everybody was crying. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Me and Blessing, another Blessing. He said, what are we going to do? Then she text message to me. I said, okay, we have to donate money. I have the money. Are you going to donate? He said, yes. Immediately, Azuka said that he have talked to other women that PM said that money that we have to find that money to is 7 million. I said, my God. I said, I don't have 7 million, but I can give 1 million. Blessing said that he can give 1 million. Could you believe that Mama Rewa was there, and Mama Rewa said that he will still donate? But excuse me, Azuka, for which account are we going to give the money? He said that we should not wait, that he will send out the money. He will send out the account. Could you believe when she sent us this account, the name that is there is Sussex. You see this Sussex, he have shown us when, and I went to send that money that day as I'm going to work. I sent 1,200 euros. That means it's 1 million that time. I sent this money. Then later, I know that these people duped me. This success that you see, I want to give success message. Any day you hear that they give us Biafra, when I just come Biafra land, you will give me my 1 million immediately. So you cannot eat my money like that. I'm hearing now that you are making our men to suffer. If any of our men is listening to me, go and ask success. That 1 million, did BM know about it? Later, I hear that they are dividing that money. They even sent us to go and tell other people to bring money for this rancher. And one man gave them 1,100 and something. And that was bring that 100 and something bring problem between Chichi and this Gaddafi that you are seeing, and this success. That is how we know that these people do us. This success is a criminal. He has been doing our men shege shege. You must give me that my money. This is what I want to say. Ndewo. I'm done.
Okay, all right. That's a good exposition. Don't worry, they will do accounts. Since it is because of account,
Divine,
yeah.
sorry, Shine, I wasn't hearing that she was speaking. I didn't hear her talk. That's why I was calling you about that.
Okay, she was talking about how she was duped of 1 point something million by success. They will definitely do their account. They will definitely return that money. That one is for sure. They will definitely return that money. Because I see no reason why somebody who is a messiah, who is helping us, I will ask him to do an audit. He's refusing. Okay, relinquish our property back to us. He is refusing. Now they are going. Nobody is seeing. No, they are not seeing it as a wrong thing, where somebody will go and change accounts, change password of the organization of the government. This is a direct coup. So they tried it officially. It did not work. Now they are going from behind. You go about changing government password and making it your personal thing. I'm telling the government, see, you have to take legal action against these people. You are the face of the government. You have every right to take legal action against these people. Present this volunteer documents to to any court you're suing them. Let them relinquish everything they have, every property of the government, back to the government. That's just my own advice. Ronnie, you can go ahead. Ronnie, if you're not there,
Yeah, no, I'm here, divine. Let somebody else go. I will come after
Okay,
because I'm in the
Ugochukwu
middle.
Okike, you can go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great evening, great Biafra. So divine, there about good job, good job. We'll go, okay, Biafra. Agana, Atrowe Salute, Ugo 247, Wokonye Joke Wana, Oga, all of you, mouthpiece of the gods. Ekelelenge Wanya Maramba. Ogodoman official. Aroki Bodriguel. Ronnie, my brother, nice to see you guys here. My people, oh my goodness me. Thank you guys very, very much for holding it up. You know, goodness me. Shasha baby. Why you maramba? Ekelelenge them. All right. My people, you see, oh God, God. 247. It can be for one them worker because it's all about the truth. You know, when Mazen Nandoku Chukukanu, watching Ekekana boy, he told them that he's gonna take them 1 million years to try to stop Biafra because our mandate, this is kingdom of God on earth. He will go back to Bible and tell you that Yeshua pray for this. And we keep on reminding us that you know, I would you know, enemies all over the whole place. Array of them, allied are up. When you dribble this one, another one will come up. And I will remember us again that our PM Obatobie will always tell us, I got another see this our deputy prime minister and goes your best. Oh no, they are not to play a deputy role here. Because PM wasn't kidnapped by by Kenya or Zoo. No, the Western world, Finland at that, Scandinavian, when everybody know their rights. You guys, most of us might not understand what is really playing on, but our government, you understand that. And the one talking about government, you know, man, you go to always in mind of government. You see, this is the problem where, you know, some of our people, not even most, some, all these case, right? You see, you know, most of these guys, they're running around every day thinking we are still in the hype, will be one family. Somebody we tied on baby in the street of Italy, shouting, talking nonsense. This is government now, for goodness sake. Somebody mentioned this with Olu Nebo. Ufonye Sherio. You see, I heard some of our brothers trying to give advice to the government. For goodness sake, which government are you giving advice? Don't you see the caliber of men in those government? You see, I can understand this now. Anybody show only whatever is because you know, most of us are not in there to understand what's really playing out. And you know, as Biafrans, Onyendu will always tell us these are the most difficult human beings on earth. You know, we'll always say and we are, you know, like that thing, that word there is like really confusing all of us. And that is why we are where we are today. That's why Alamari from Sahel will come to dictate and kill us and nothing happens. That's why, you know, I get no simile. Still, why? Because of all this sentiment, because of all this and then who do you blame? We've been in this captive for more than 100 years now, apart from this Ledo. Imagine from slavery. See, most of all these European countries, see, Yugoslavia, whatever, blah, blah, name them that have been through war. It takes almost the whole season to, you know, like, clean their head up. Clean, you know, like, I mean, most of all that are in Europe in West World, you know why you don't even shout to the kids? They start from nursery school, nursery, you know, daycare 1 year. Do you know why they don't shout to them? Because any kid that grows up in violent and like the father will be shouting every day, and then you grow up that. So on your blood, this aggressiveness and the so disappointing part of it is like, oh my goodness me, God has been shouting and screaming it off. Imagine all these our brothers. You see them when they speak eloquently, you think you are dealing with your own brother. You think you are fighting these enemies that, you know, like Biafrans are the most hated on planet Earth with evidence, and still in the whole world no one are talking it. That's why Onyen do it always tell us that Oga will last a miracle on earth. And that is like, you know, we didn't even hear that because, you know, our head have been filled up with all kinds of mess. It comes in one left, you know, so we don't go back to history. Then the PM Onyen do, for goodness sake. You know, most of us are crying men around. Mandela, Ross, you know, social media generals all over the whole place. My brother, I will ask each and every one of us now for us to go back after that Helsinki declaration, which I was there, you see, PM posted our men on ground, the real men, oh, not all this social media, Commander, Holy Ghost, and EU. So I'm asking each and every one of us this evening: did we see the caliber of men that line in that, in that road that day that the PM over them? Do you see men? So do you think that all those men there will be here? Like, come on, guys. How would a different chance of command? Like Onyendu will always tell us now, which phones one, this one knows one. But when I got home, all of you don't know. We can talk. Even the cabinet, even the COS, and like a deputy prime minister. And when some things Onyendu have, PM that have put in ground that even she don't even know. Now, when these guys, these poisoners, Onyendu, we call them poisoners. When they jump out from social media, they start shouting, after even suckers are still in latte, when they started this, they are yapping in social media. Now you are telling, for goodness sake, my people, all of these guys that are in cabinet, what if cabinet is even, taking it too high? Ordinary, not ordinary, what do you call it? All these reps, right? Before you assume that office, because to PM, like some of us will be shouting, hey, they're killing us, international community, come on, come on. Now, do you have any international community more than the PM or Dugo Batobie? It's been there in Finland. You see, Zoo, Medias, and the rest of them, Musa, you remember those days, like, hey, that guy in Finland, that guy in Finland. But when the shit hit the fan, now they went to Google and asked, who is this guy? Right? So what this SPM will be telling you guys, that is not gonna be another freedom. Okay, and there he win. And a week or something before he went in, because you know what is coming. On my own open, right? Now, can you guys remember when PM brought this scale? Scale. He's like dancing and like when we're dancing scale. But he's really passing a message. But most of all these questions, I thought we are dealing with reasonable people speaking grammar in a Twitter space. So you guys didn't even understand what PM is demonstrating. Come on, guys. Mazi Go will always say this and shouting it. He's been hitting it 247. Chineke, Mazi, Iga Horror Biafra, for goodness sake. Because all that true. Only to tell us this. There's people that were born, there's most of us that their mom or their father get married to their mom or father for days like this. Can you imagine? Chatter, for goodness sake. PM have told you, not even PM, because some of you now, in near future, in the next 1 week or 2 weeks, or see all these questions now shouting, minister of this, they will deny you only PM, or they will talk. Do you remember some of these in them, Zama? What are they telling you today? Not 1,000 it is like, if we don't agree with what we say, free your hand from DSS. Didn't he say it? Oku here? He said it. Now, these guys have entered in. Imagine David Nana. Of all people. Imagine Sister Stella. Sister Stella, of all people. These people, you don't need to be in the cabinet. You don't need to be a Biafran to understand, the right hands on the wall. All the very, very simple. You don't need to shout, for goodness sake. What do you can you? We all are you in the can you? Have to go to Biafrans, of course. I need Biafrans, right? Oh, no, so do you guys know the men not on this government? Now, I will say this because Murphy said something and always secret, right? Now, if all of us are really, really following PM, because this is the problem here. Because if you don't follow PM and really understand the template, how these things work, that no, I'm in that, I'm straight, I'm in the left, I'm not gonna judge. Why do you think that PM said this? All of you should go to that interview with this our brother in USA, Damages. He keep on repeating this. This is for people that are by the window, not to us that think that we are following PM every day. He told you, as soon as he declared Biafra, right? Now we're gonna again dissolve all this like to set the people that are really working because you have all these guys only shouting, I'm a deputy of this, information without information. Now, what have you done? What have you put together? Come on, even our PM is coming on live. You can't even stabilize the putting the mics. Look at the bam bam bam. How many times all of you should remember this, right? Sometimes when our PM have live interview on X, you see the way he only bring all these guys that some of you are thinking, yeah, it's been a long while. Let's go back to every of this PM to that space question and answer. You see who bam 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 give the mics because he's building his empire. We're born a corn. There was one of our brother really went bad on him. PM have to intervene because you're only gonna give mics to all those ones you know that have this planning. So my people, if you are like let our government understand this and like try to give our government advice to, are you kidding me? European reps before you assume that office because don't hear PM name. He's been here under the government in Finland. Most of us see the interviews, even the local elections, where he went to talk to the white, like his own councils. You see, all those people are telling him this and that. PM have been showing us, but the transport side of it, everything have done. Most of us that went to Helsinki last time, we saw some, whenever PM, whenever they're having the election, you see this PM poster on the street of Helsinki, right? So, and this is a lawyer. This guy have seen it all.
Hello, is it, did we lost him? Mazugo, are you there?
I think we lost it. You can call someone else. I think.
Okay, now see what they are doing. So, for those who are coming to say that the deputy prime minister should be working with these people, she shouldn't be firing here, firing there. Now, you ask somebody to tell you what you're doing in your department, to brief her or him what you're doing, and then the person refuses, whereas you are the superior, you are the person in charge right now. What do? You sanction such person. Now, if the guy in charge of our website, maybe Biafran Coin or the donation website, does not want to yield to the government, he definitely should be suspended, which is what the DPM did. And it's the right thing to do. You can't work with those who are not loyal to your government. Like it doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen that way. You can't work with people who are hell bent on sabotaging your government. Just like that Eunice of a lady said that two captain cannot be in the same vessel when PM posted of broadcast. That means she saying that the DOS and PM cannot be the two same captain in the same movement. So these guys have been against this movement, have now come back. They strategize. There's something you guys don't understand. So if you want to destroy a drug cartel, they send in sleeper cells, people to go in there, win their souls, destroy competent hands, destroy genuine loyalists to the cartel lord, and then bring in their own people, slowly bring in their own people and place them in positions that would be against the cartel lord. Just as they said that PM does not even have rights to dissolve the cabinet, whereas what the volunteer document said that PM has rights over every document or over every of the article that is written in that document. You can see very clear that what they have been lying, they don't even know about it. Perhaps they just signed it without even reading.
Divine.
All right.
Divine.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not cutting you off, but there is an individual you mentioned, and I want to shed a little bit light because I know the individual. I am here in Toronto, in Canada. I can tell you, I always say I say what I know, and because I only the one I know, which is when it comes to Canada. What happened here in Canada is very, very simple. It's the same people, group of people, from the time our PM removed some individuals in the US, Azoka them, right? Which I give her some thumb up, the way she just went out without any too much drama. But I noticed that many of them are back, and the group of people that were so grumbled within that time, all of them have come back. Like Gloria, she just blocked me because what I told her, I said, you are too boring to my liking. And in my own, I will tell you straight up. She sounds too boring to my liking as a man because I can't stay with boring person that I've not even seen. So what I'm trying to say here is that the individual you mentioned is that, okay, in the first place, when, because I've been ardent, I follow my heart, which means I have conscience. I mean, our prime minister. So you see, when you are building something, anybody that is available, you take that person because you need people. That is exactly what happened to Mazen Namdekano, to our prime minister, and everything is going to be corrected. That individual here in Canada, we are three. Dorothy and one Letitia. They came to my place newly, originally. And now, when our PM were looking for us to put ourselves here together in Canada, that time I was in crisis on my own personal, so my attention was not too much. But these three individuals, we are in my own apartment, and we are first of all decide to take it up upon us. Then we registered. If some of the cabinet members here will remember, once the last time I was in the Zoom when our prime minister, that time when I apologized for using Biafras in Canada, that's the name we used, United USB, whatever we used that time. But our prime minister said there is a reason for using liaison. So what I'm trying to say is that three of us, Dorothy
It was
and
a break,
Letitia, me,
it was a breaking news. So then the breaking news. I don't know if I saw it clearly. Therefore, our brother that was head in Finland, which our prime minister has been released. This is coming from our COS hand. I don't know.
our prime minister has been released, right?
Four,
Is
four,
that
four,
what?
four of them that were taken by with our prime minister. Four has been released. It's coming
Okay.
from my COS hand.
Of course, but what I'm trying to say about Canada here is that one particular individual made it. I wouldn't use the word hijacked, but become autocratic because she's the only one available that time. And it was not in Toronto, it was not in Ontario. This Dorothy, who worked so hard on this constitution, because I know her very well, she's a refined woman. She was here with me, right? This particular individual that take everything from Alberta kicked me out from the forum, kicked everybody like Dorothy out. And we were the original people that actually registered Canada liaison in Canada. Me, my name is there, Dorothy and Letitia. So when she kicked me out, why? Because when we were in a Zoom meeting, I said, I will appreciate all of us to put camera so that we will see the people we are talking about. We are in Canada. We are not in a complete where some of you are hiding your faces from the zoo. That was only my crime. Then she said, who is that? Who is giving that order in this? I said, I will appreciate all of us that is in this meeting to put our camera so that we will see each other. Why are we hiding our faces? She said, who gave me that authority to, my dear, that's it. Oh, she kicked me out from from that day I decided I will never. So what I'm trying to say is the individual you mentioned is a very good friend of mine, Eunice. But all these things is that you are friends when you are in line with whatever. I am sorry.
Please round up now. Let's other talk, please.
Yeah,
This is
anyway,
space.
yeah, we are saying the same thing because of the same units. The fight, I am told, what we are talking about here, the people fighting this COS is actually the people fighting our prime minister. That's the bottom line. Many of them hated prime minister, but they didn't want to. So they are putting the aggression to COS because they didn't want our prime minister to actually have Ngozi as the COS. Anyway, it's too deep that it's only few people who understand what is going on. I'm going to pause here. Thank you.
Okay, welcome, my brother, once again. This is a space for the truth. We say it the way it is. We stand for the truth and we stand for what is right. We will always give them a platform to come here and debunk whatsoever we say. If it is lie, they should come. But they will not have the balls to do the same with us. It's very simple. They try to play politics, they failed in their politics, and now a woman defeated them, all of them. I can't believe Ross, who is a social media commander, I don't know if he's on ground, but he's always been on social media, will come out to say she cannot believe that a woman with one eye is leading blind men. Thank God he's also a man, that's why he is blind. I'm going to say this to all the women. Seeing as much as you not see anything sabotaging from this woman and you are against her, eventually Biafra fully becomes a functional state and women are not allowed in the spheres of power. Do not complain. And tell your child that you are against a woman who was about to lead the struggle to the final stage and she was ousted out because of what? Because you were blind. So if a woman is not allowed in the spheres of power, you are to be blamed if eventually she resigns. So I'm going to say this to every woman. Rise up and support your fellow woman. The world right now sympathizes with women, especially if you're going to seek favor from a country and it turns out that the person in charge, the foreign affairs minister, is a woman. It will really, really favor. Now, there's so many organizations out there that are empowering and helping women to raise their voice. It is an opportunity for us. If we are going to use this chance, we will use it to full efficiency, to full effect. That's why I'm going to call all women of Biafra to rise up and support this woman. Wherever she is wrong, you reach out to the cabinet, they will reach out to her. And I'm also going to tell the cabinet members, please do not fail to let her know where she is wrong by advising her not with a scornful word, but with a soft word, so she can know for sure that she is wrong and she will correct herself. Because nobody is perfect in a government. That's why she has all of you as cabinet members, because she alone cannot run the government. Support her in the ways that you can, in your prayers, monetarily, and also in your actions, and also in your field of practice. Thank you. We will go to, I don't know who came first between George and Dr.
I think you should do my
Okay, Ronnie, you can go ahead. After Ronnie, we'll go to
Yeah,
George.
yeah, thank you very much, my brother Divine. Mazugo 247, I greet you. Ogodoman, Drake, George, Anayo Paul, and all the rest of the patriotic Biafrans here, I greet you all. You see, it's very disappointing to see that people you even think they have something of this are empty. The open spaces, you see them talking like they know what they're talking about. You see them telling you, we respect women, women first. You will even marvel, thinking that really they believe that. What really played out has exposed a lot of things. Who would believe that we still have these DOS planted moles in our midst who are claiming to, be love? If you see them, they are making noise. They don't love him. Because if actually they love PM, they respect PM as they claim, they would have listened to his surrogates, Dr. Ngozi Olagueze, firsthand. In fact, they will be the ones supporting her, helping her, briefing her in everything. But because these criminals embezzled money that was handed over to them, and they want to garner some emotional blackmail, you see them going out there shouting, our men on ground, our men on ground. The question is, who are these men on ground you are talking about? These men on ground, are they not the same people, military, who are supposed to be loyal to their government and whoever is in charge? I hope these people are aware that what they are doing is a treasonal felony. It's a treasonal offense, sorry. I hope they are aware. Because why? We have a government now. We are no longer in exile. That we still have a Nigeria occupation in the land doesn't make it less a country. It's a full-fledged country. Nigeria is still occupying that place and will be removed in a question of time. Anything presence of Nigeria in this Biafra territory is called occupation. So all these chada kind of guys, first of all, how to get a liar. He will start from A. If you catch him in A, he will move to B. You get him in B, he will move to C. First of all, they said, our grievances was because of fundraising that was shifted to next Saturday. People bought that. If we didn't fund it, our men on ground, they will die. People bought that lie. They followed them. And I was telling my friend, I said, let's see if this coming Saturday, if they will repeat again to have a parallel, fundraising. If they do that, you know that it's not about fundraising from the beginning. It's about power. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? These guys held another parallel, fundraising. I say, yeah, we've got you guys. So you guys have been masquerading yourself like people that really love PM, whereas you have an intention. Not until we start seeing the coup, the letter, the plan to take away, they wanted to do a coup and they failed in that coup. Vam, they went online. They want to garner emotion because they know the people they are dealing with. What you see happening today has been planned out by these people. They decided they didn't want the declaration to happen in the first place. If you watch that video, you see how the guy was there, very indifferent to what was happening. People were shouting happy. He was just there, very disappointed. You can't see disappointment on his face. So it's not today. All these, our men on ground, our men on girls, these are online boards. Our disciplined army cannot be seen talk the way they are talking. No way. You can't see our military talk this way. Really, our commanders, people that are very enshrined, that are trained, well trained. These are people who are partners in crime, who are receiving some pay. And what I was thinking that before now, everybody working in our government is a voluntary work. How come these individuals are shouting, clicking to this power? People are supposed to be asking questions. I thought it's voluntary. Like me, if you ask me, hey, you need to hold on, let another person continue from where I stop, I will comfortably hand over. After all, I'm not being paid. I need to, hand over, continue. Since I'm a Biafran and all of us are working for the, establishment of this great nation, I will be glad to hand over to the next person like a baton to continue. But if I start holding on to that baton, brothers, sisters, there is something behind I'm getting, and I'm not talking out. Okay? You see this accountability, they must give it. Nothing, see, nothing will stop it. Forget all these noise. Our PM is coming out very, very soon. It won't be long. They will be called to bring. You see this account, they will give it to Biafrans. We need to know where our money is going to. We need to. You cannot come and imagine an individual telling you he's the one that paid the this thing in Helsinki. I mean in Lati. What does that tell you? It means that this money is being squandered somehow, and they are lying about it. Their nyash are coming out. They no go run away from it. You see this matter? We are Biafrans, we are smart people. This is a blood money. You cannot eat from this money that are big, that have this Biafran population, that a lot of people have paid for with their lives, and you come and you think you can swindle everybody into or hoodwink everybody to believe in your life. It's not going to happen. It doesn't matter how long you people do this, you will fizzle at the same way DOS fizzle out. I am calling them DOS planted moles. That's what they are. These are the moles that are planted. You think they don't know what they are doing? They know exactly what they're doing. And I'm warning you, Biafran, if you can be putting money to wherever these people are, you are wasting your time. Your money is being used to eat pepper soup. Forget the government has taken over. And our military are intact. Forget all those noise men on ground. They don't have any access to those men on ground, apart from their fellow criminals who they are communicating with. Our military are always loyal to Biafra government and the Biafra first. We have a defense minister and is in charge. We have our DPM, is in charge. Till our PM come out, that's how government works. Government is a continuity. No individual can take a government to ransom. It doesn't happen. So forget about these things. I hope they are aware that sanctions will follow. What I'm saying is for some people that will start coming and telling us, we should forgive. Nobody's forgiving. No. Government don't forgive. Our law will take its course. I yield.
All right, thank you, Martin Ronnie. Thank you, Martin Ronnie. You see, one thing our government should do, which I'm suggesting, is that institutionalize our defense, our military department. In short, our military as a whole. Let it be like a government of its own, where even inside the military, they have their own finance architecture, where they manage, they spend, they audit as well. And they can audit it to the finance minister and also to the commander in chief. And whosoever stands as the second in the absence of the commander in chief. Let it not be like a ragtag where somebody from nowhere can come out, calls himself a commander because he's been given right to social media to speak anyhow without sanction. Yes, we are still chasing them out of our land. We are still chasing the enemy out of our land because we are now a government. But one thing I'm not sure of is these guys, I don't know if they did not give them orientation of how government works. Maybe that's the part where our PM failed. Maybe he did not give them orientation of how things should be or will be. Should there be declaration? Maybe the other group with in exile mentality. They say they are government in exile, they are government in exile so that they will maintain the status quo where they will have legitimacy upon their position, a volunteer position. Now you want make like say die how we put them, do or die affair. If you're not getting anything, what is there for you to relinquish? If you do not have anything to lose, what is there for you to relinquish? You say you're a billionaire, yet you do not want to let this thing go. You say you're a billionaire, but you are doing fundraising every day. A billionaire, you are doing fundraising every day. You want to use your fast struggle to do your business on your GoFundMe. All right, George, you're next before we go to break.
Yeah, I believe I'm coming out clear. God bless all of us. So divine. Let me start with there's a phrase you made initially with respect to feminism. So the Biafra government, which is the USB, shall adhere and work with all the UN protocols, right? So now, with respect to working with UN protocols, there's nothing like feminism again. So any female, with respect to any position she's handling, she equally handle it in a capacity of both man and her own female mentality. There's no feminism on it, right? It's just that we need professionals. And one thing I want to equally address with respect to our security, right from onset, like I said, it just Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that brought most of us to this. I was born and brought up in the north. I was an ardent someone that I don't even like associate myself with Igbo, right? So I'm kind of person I was born. In fact, if I have the kind of knowledge, the kind of relationship I have with so many largest, one meeting like that when we want to do some kind of a mining project in the north, when most of the king Alaji they want to have a meeting, and they say everybody that is not a Muslim there should leave, and me I was still there. They say, what about this guy? I say, no, leave this one. This one is a Hausa man. They're referring to me now. That this one doesn't even understand Igbo. And truly, if you speak Igbo, I don't truly understand Igbo, but I can speak Hausa, I can write Hausa. Do you understand? So most of these people they say, no, this one is our own brother. For this one is not Igbo, forget me. So this was born and brought up here. So even till now, I mingle myself with more of Muslims than even our own fellow Christians. But during those Mazi Nnamdi Kanu time, I started coming out small. Now, if you can recall the statement of on the birthday of Gawan, Gawan said, if he knows what he knows now, he knows it before in 1960, he wouldn't have gone to war with Igbos. Why? Because our betrayal is in our blood, right? And that statement, he used it and admonished Tinubu to work with it. Now remember, Tinubu went to France, the same France that almost 5 Anglophones nations, Mali, Chad, Burkina Faso, Senegal, and the other one again is the fifth one. They have asked France to leave, but Tinubu went to France so many times before even signing a mining pact of 300 million euro per annum with France. The same France that all the Anglophone country chasing them. Even the North rejected that signature, but they cannot do anything because the man have signed it. Immediately after signing that contract, they started proposing to make Ojukwu's wife the prime minister. I was sensing something. Sometimes I'll just think and say, I was just correlate only within myself because sometimes I reason very fast. I started correlating. This guy went to France. Now, and the way the bill passed on making Ojukwu's wife the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and even the PM again, within that week, PM even made statement concerning her appointment, say that he doesn't care about her appointment, but let her stay on her lane. I said, yes, I've started smelling crayfish, smelling somewhere in someone's pocket. Now, we respect going back to what Gawan said, use Igbo to stop Igbo. That's exactly the strategy the presidency of us are playing now. The moment they have some kind of that peace deal, remember, even that with same period, Mba was making statements. Mba traveled to France again with Tinubu for visitation because he was only on media declaring that he has information that can, within that period. Why do you ask yourself, from Buhari time, everything, they could not even achieve anything with respect to pinning down our prime minister. But the moment they declare an Igbo woman, the bill passed immediately he's invited. Have you ever asked yourself? It is a template that Gawan advised Tinubu that is playing on now. And to be frank, we need to, even at this our current government, there's no way that we can cease to have moles. There's no way, because they will keep on repeat. They will still keep on looking for people. So, what my admonition to government, which I believe will go 247 is here, and others, is continuous review of people's character. If peradventure, they should have a committee that can be monitoring everybody. Any strange attitude, the pen should be replaced immediately, because this template that Tinubu they're playing, they will not going to stop. I believe through that template now, they bought this, whatever called his name, Ngere, or whatever, some people, they bought them. And I still going to use this template instead of going into full confrontation with us, which they know the world will not support. The world is not going to support Nigeria if they want to go anything with us. UK is not going to look at what is happening between this woman in the UK, how she's bastardizing Nigeria now. Just to tell you that if anything goes wrong now, Nigeria, they are on their own. Their neighbor, Niger, good, the Niger, the 5 countries, they are not going to help Nigeria. They are so close associated now. So if that is now why Nigeria doesn't want to anything to, even if there's any outblown anything between Nigeria and us, Nigeria is going to suffer it. This one Yoruba man that have made an analysis of it. Hausa man will not go to fight Igbo man. TV man is not going to fight Igbo man. Yoruba will not even go to come to fight Igbo man. The so-called Juku man will not go to come to fight Igbo, because everybody else have opened. Even the so-called UK, they are not going to come and assist. What happened in Syria is an eye-opener that, okay, you're on your own. So I think, and aside from that, let me only address this issue of success. From the onset, I was even wondering, who is this guy? From the beginning, I started listening to a premise. Sometimes this guy will come on space, he's going to greet the prime minister. He will keep on talking. When he's done talking, and even intercepting, before he even come and remember to greet prime minister. And so when this fracas started, they said PA. I was like, within myself as a learned engineer, like I was saying, what's the difference between boss and a PA? And sometimes you even see, like someone even say exactly what Algeria like to do. He like giving some mic to people that he think he knows, not important people that can ask reasonable question. I have noticed that, not one, not two. I've noticed that, and so many times, even on mic, on a social space where PM will appear, he'll be addressing that guy as minister. I mean, all the list of minister pasted, I've never, sources name is not there. He'll be addressing him as minister. I started smelling, since another time, I don't like listening to that Jerry, even going to his program, finally to go to program, because I was smelling fish. I was like, I keep on like, okay, one day let him, prime minister see somebody sources, but sometimes they acknowledge him and greet him. But the guy is awfully like the arrogance and the like, he's superior, that superiority, that's the word I'm looking for. He will come on mic and be talking. You don't even come on like others before somebody will greet my prime minister, even normal us will come and stand on existing. You can never see sources do that. The moment he pick man, he will start talking. A PA for that matter. So even when this fracas started, when they say he's a PA, like I was saying, what the fuck? A PA can be doing this kind of a thing to a commander in chief. It's just a PA. Who gave him such impetus? Who gave him such temerity? Who gave him that power? He can talk. Even at that Diorama, I watched a video. She was saying how the guy can snatch questions somebody asked after talking before he would throw down to the person they asked the question, which is the PM. The PM will not say anything, but just to make that second or say maybe you have answered it, but let me just chip in. Sometimes, and some people don't like it, and people that will even interject. There's one guy that interjected Ajere, shouted at Ajere. He said, Ajere, he said, hey, no. Even the guy wanted to say something real. Even if the prime minister asked Ajere to keep quiet. The guy was president, hey, you are one Nigeria. Even though you're one Nigeria, PM keep on saying, let the one Nigeria come. But you don't talk anything, you're one Nigeria. It was like pushing people away. Claiming all these, what was it called? Eye service. Algeria can do eye service. I was even wondering, how can someone that betrayed, no way he betrayed, insulting prime minister, why would they even give him that position from the onset? I don't even know why they even bring him to it. And sometimes we see him, I am deputy this and deputy that. Such a bullshit. To cut the long story short, the presidency of Nigeria under Tinubu, we keep on using the template that what's it called? The war criminal Gawan gave him to him. They will keep on using it. America does use it. Use terrorism to fight terrorism. Who is your enemy? Use your enemy to fight your enemy. So they will keep on trying to see who are even weak in this USB. It's not about even when prime minister can come in and approve and everything of all the appointments of the USB president cabinet. We still don't need to sleep, because that template that go on advise the presidency on his birthday, I think it's his 90 something birthday. That template will keep on playing. Use Igbo to fight Igbo. Don't need to go to war, because Nigeria is so weak that every international community, nobody is going to help Nigeria if anything break up between us and Nigeria. No, for even within, like Prime Minister say, even within 1 month, we conquer them. Within 1 month, we conquer them. That's it. If we have enough resources, we're going to conquer Nigeria within 1 month. Nobody is going to help them. Mali is going to help them. Nigeria is not going to help them. Chad is not going to help Nigeria. South Africa is not going to help Nigeria. Burkina Faso, all those Francophone, which is even pure Muslim, they're not going to help Nigeria. Nigeria is like, they hate Nigeria. I do business, international business very, very well. Sometimes I ask my friends, all of those countries have people I discuss. Nigeria, no, it's only you will trust. No. The Muslim person, if you say talk about Nigeria, a Muslim person from all this Chad, Niger, Burkina Faso, Senegal, South Africa, they despise Nigeria. So if them, they know. That's why if you check the last card of Nigeria now, they are moving towards France. They are trying to welcome France. If there's anything, France will help them. They know that even their relationship with UK is shaking, because most of those people that want to even like try to help Nigeria, most of them don't have interest again in Nigeria. Look at Shell. Shell have said their interest. Most of us have seen those. Most of those UK big companies, they have left Nigeria. So where is the interest if anything should break out? So if you see the way Tinubu presidency is pushing towards France, because France now they can do undo.
Master, please round up in 1 minute.
My counsel to present government, and another thing again I want to round up. I want to talk about is please, with respect to the COS, which is a DPM, please let her try to focus more, please, on diplomatic ties and getting recognition for Biafrans. You can see this unnecessary noise making on the ground now. If possible, let those guys, let them suffer. Let PM come address it. Let her focus diplomatically. Leave them. Those ones that want to, those moles, they won't believe them. That those moles, they think they want to support them. Let the moles give them money. Let them suffer. At least you have seen the sign of weakness now. Look at what happened in Ohuku PM town, PM local government. 15 people massacred by Fulani, and they are here on social media making noise. Now, if PM come out now, excuse me, give PM in his own state, in his own village, Ohuku, that people, because I'm even calling from that side, that people massacre 50 people from the place of your prime minister. People are massacred. Is that the kind of news you're going to tell him that, okay, even they say, if the prime minister asks those security people on ground now, what happened? You left your duty and your command, and even, because that's even a red light, his own state and village, that the massacre 15 people. What excuse are you going to give him as a military person, that your leader, his own state, is suffering some kind of a security challenge, and under your nose, and you think you're pleasing the same leader? You're not pleasing the same leader. So my advice to our COS is let us focus diplomatically first on how to cause Nigeria and how to cause Biafran to get recognition. The people on ground that doesn't want to, let us allow them to suffer. The sit at home, that one automatically, God is helping us. It's automatically on autopilot, that one. After all, is all those three branch of diplomatic ties that PM talked about. The sit at home, civil defense, that was automatically on its own. The second one, which is the military wing, if they're disobeying, leave them to suffer. Whatever they think they can get from those moles, let them use it. Then let us focus our energy more on diplomatic, which is even the more important one for now. Let us focus our energy until when Pierre comes, he can address whatever fracas we have with the military and everything. So God bless all of us all.
Thank you. In regards to that Ohaku massacre, I'm even shocked and surprised they've not tagged DPM, telling her what's happening. Give us update what is happening. Now, I just confirmed that from DPM handle that 4 of the brothers that was detained alongside our PM has been released. And I'm yet to see the so-called ex-information minister post anything about it.
Exactly. I wanted
Because
to even say that thing. Hello, sir. I want to, please give me 1 minute. Let me address that. I want to use this medium now to talk to people standing on the wall, to tell them that those people that they think, okay, is it not the same woman you people say that that she's working with Nigeria to send people's contact. She's the one excited and giving the breaking news of 4 people released. At least their mind should be cutting out that the next. Now, if you check, sir, ask yourself a reasonable question now. The same woman that people say she's against everything now, she's the one breaking the news. The so-called Minister of Information and Finance doesn't even know anything happening on ground. Don't even know anything about that information. At least that should give you many people sense now. Today, with respect to this thing that she just dropped about this breaking news. So if you are going to check who did the law application and everything that make this people to be released, it is the fame of our PM Mazi Simon Ekpa. It is his fame that released them. So if the boss himself, do you think the boss will be there? Not just a boss, a politician. Do you think he'll be there? And it's his party that is ruling. So this thing should give those people standing on the wrong side that this woman is not, she's not, she wants to scatter what PM is doing. By just this information released today, most of them should have repented from their evil ways and know that this woman meant good. She's happy and released the good news. So the next person now on board, which I believe is already outside, it should be PM, because this is his fame that make sure that these people were released. The so-called information minister and his deputy that like gulping out uneducated people, clown, they put the uneducated people. Have you ever seen them posted this thing about this 4 people release? No, because they don't have any information. They after money. $500 they used to put them every month in their pocket. That's the after money. At least this news that she released now should make many people that is supporting those traitors to readjust their steps. I know that no, this woman, I think she's on the right path. Because the next good news now is our PM she's going to release that, okay, maybe I believe by special grace of God, the news about our PM should be state of the nation, because she cannot just write it. Or I believe will go and all the media team, I believe when PM is coming out, he's going to relax, follow everything online and watch everything, then come up and just do state of the nation for us and address everybody once, relieve people that are going to relieve, and then monitor. Like I said, we'll go 247. I believe you're hearing me. Please, even at this USB now, the so-called the important people that they give appointment, they should have committee of how will I put it? Is it committee that monitors people's attitude? Because like I said, this Gawan template that he gave Tinubu on his birthday, that thing will keep on repeating, sir.
Thank you. I just went through Akbarawa's page right now. He actually retweeted the breaking news of 4 of our brothers being released. Isn't it unbelievable? A so-called information minister without information. Now, guys, I don't know if you've seen the memo, the letter spreading from a so-called CRC that was voted by the cabinet to be scrapped. Can you imagine? Dr. Ngozo Ragweze, the then COS, voted that CRC, which was led by Imam Madu Abum, a member of Nkere team, who came out with a memo that an interim leader should be installed with the criteria that the interim leader will have to be the one that have worked with Mazi Simon Ekpa and also have a close contact with men on ground, which that criteria, which the Mazi Ugaide, which the criteria suits Nkere, in which case no other person is qualified if not for Nkere to be installed as interim leader. When COS saw this, she then called a cabinet meeting, and the cabinet members voted against it and also voted to scrap CRC, that is Conflict Resolution Committee. Do you know what these guys have done? They have brought up Conflict Resolution Committee led by Imam Madu Abum, which was voted to be scrapped. You see, against the government, which most of them also voted for the committee to be scrapped. Now they are coming out again, and Conflict Resolution Committee is coming out to say that the government is not recognized. What right does the Conflict Resolution Committee have over the government, over the chief of staff? Anyways, that's their business. It's not our business. The government is moving ahead. What I'm going to advise the government is use the volunteer